attacked, caught Steve Cummings with 2.5 kilometres to go, straight past. You can see the acceleration, but can he keep this going? Remember, he started today 18 seconds between these two riders, and TJ Van Garderen is hanging on to that yellow jersey.
He's hanging on to that yellow jersey, but it's the steepest section right now, and Chris Froome heads into another corner right now, and he allows himself a look back to see what the distance is. Is it sufficient, and has he got anything else to offer up right now? And what's TJ Van Garderen got? The American is fighting for this jersey, and this is impressive stuff by TJ. He's holding that. It's not a tow rope though between them, anything but. 2.2 still to go. There's a lot of hurt left on this mountain.
There is, and this is Joaquin Rodriguez at the front, Bardet, Simon Yates and Rui Costa. Everybody battling, everybody wants to try and stay in the top 10 or top 6, but this is the battle for the top spot. Chris Froome against the yellow jersey of TJ Van Garderen. Can only be about 5 seconds between them.
It is indeed just a handful at the moment, but is this victory slipping through the grasp of TJ Van Garderen? He waits that jersey between Froome and Van Garderen, but he's still got the jersey and will have if he finishes second by a margin of 14 seconds. 1,600 metres only.
Van Garderen actually just a couple of 100 metres ago looked round for the first time. He is hurting. Everybody's hurting in this final mountain of the Criterium de Dauphiné. Chris Froome is slowly taking back that time. He needs 14 seconds. TJ is on the limit. How much time can Chris Froome take out this man, and can TJ Van Garderen hang on to this jersey? It's looking difficult.
11 seconds is my reading of it, just very rudimentary. He's grinding it out. In a moment, Chris Froome will be in the virtual lead. If it goes out to 14 seconds and more, then he has got the title here. Chris Froome, has he hit form absolutely perfectly ahead of the Tour de France? A lot of questions being asked. It's 12, there we are. He's 2 seconds away from going into virtual yellow with 1,300 metres to go. This is an amazing finale to this race.
Absolutely amazing, and TJ Van Garderen is slowly losing that yellow jersey to Chris Froome from Team Sky. Team Sky came up earlier on today and set a very difficult tempo, wanted it hard today.
Well, here's the chase down that's coming on as well, and it's Simon Yates that's picked it up. He's gone off ahead of Rui Costa, the man who wears the young rider's jersey. He did look freshest off that group. He's imposing himself now. Can Bardet get back in? What about Joaquin Rodriguez? But more importantly, what about Chris Froome? And what about that gap back to the wearer of the yellow jersey on this race, TJ Van Garderen? There's the Flamme Rouge, that falling upon right now, TJ Van Garderen. This is about the chase. It's about the distance. It's about the bonuses. And it's about what has anybody got left after 8 days of racing. Chris Froome, you've never seen him looking so pale. Well, you possibly have, and it's usually on days when he is on his absolute limit. These guys have likewise been found out. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. If any of these guys pass TJ Van Garderen, essentially the bonus that he loses for second place is going to be added to his deficit to Chris Froome by the end of today.
It's looking very much like that. If Simon Yates and Rui Costa get up to TJ Van Garderen, it looks ever so likely now that if they take the bonuses away, Chris Froome needs less time. So and Charleston is gone for Movistar, so it looks as if Rui Costa is moving himself up onto the podium. Simon Yates looks to be moving up to into 4th place. Bardet's been distanced, Rodriguez has been distanced. It's a battle for the title between this man here, Chris Froome, and TJ Van Garderen.
Right now it looks like Chris Froome is going to take the title here as well as a stage win. What a phenomenal performance by Chris Froome. Well, up to Mont Blanc, he had his fun yesterday, got himself right back in contention. This is Simon Yates sitting almost cruelly on the back wheel of TJ Van Garderen, and of course waiting to pounce is Rui Costa. It's 16 seconds, so no matter what the finishing order, if that holds, then Chris Froome is going to take the title. He's heading into the last 250 metres. This is a show of strength, almost a show of defiance, and this is Chris Froome badging himself up as out-and-out favourite, perhaps in many people's mind, for the Tour de France itself. Phenomenal back-to-back stage wins for Chris Froome, and it looks like he's going to take the title. What an amazing performance by this athlete. He is quite simply outstanding. It's me, he says, and he's absolutely right. Here's the clock ticking back right now. This is downhill section. What can TJ do? He's heading for the line. 8 seconds, 9 seconds. Oh, and the bonuses have been snatched away from him as well. How cruel is cycling? How cruel is this race? And how unfortunate for TJ. Fabulous results.